We gotta get a new camera. All right, we are live on here on YouTube.
It's the fact that you gotta adjust the. Alright, I'm gonna take it out.
I'll take it out. Just hold on. I'm trying to get used to this.
Okay, fine.
All right, guys, welcome back to the Love is a CSL. Bear with me. This is not part of the show. I'm just trying to get used to the sound in my headset. It's a little slower on the headset. Watch. Come try it. Like, just talk it for a few
I
seconds.
know what you're talking about. I heard when I was on YouTube, I heard it was weird.
Like, you can hear me first and then through the headset. So, definitely gonna figure how to change that. I don't know how. I think I need some kind of adapter because it plays like even if I go on.
You can go like this, and then you can talk through it and still.
Yeah, but even if I go on Google, I can talk and hear myself through the website.
Maybe you don't need to have your headphones on. You can just talk like that, and then after you're done, you can have your headphones on.
Yeah, maybe. All right, you want to do a duet?
What
You can
kind
do
of
it.
do I look okay?
We can do a duet.
Is someone watching us?
Yeah, one person is. It's live right now, though. I only got 26 subscribers. And this video is getting deleted anyway. This is only a test run. This ain't part of the show.
What kind of duet?
Just podcast.
Hello, my name is Kara Baca. I'm Native American. I am 27 years old. I'm going to be 28 next month in May. And then my daughter is in the background. She's going to be 12 months next year, January 25th.
Subscribe to the Lovers of Sis. That's so
Oh
entertaining,
my god, it looks so
right?
fat. Oh.
How are we supposed to get people to subscribe if, like, we
Yeah,
ain't
we're
got
late.
shit to say?
Can you make the camera a
No,
little
I
skinnier?
can't do it.
You can't.
I got to get a new camera to put right here, like a real video camera. I can hook up with, like, the real podcasters. They have, like, you can tell their picture quality.
How can you tell that we're here with this microphone in the way?
Well, they usually have one like way up here. Like that. Some people even use their phone. They'll like put their phone up because we're using a webcam. They don't use it. If they use a webcam, they have it. Nobody's sitting down in a desk or something like that.
good.
They don't use this kind of webcam.
Get out of the camera.
Go ahead and sing.
I gotta sing this one.
I'm sorry, so sorry. It sounds good through the headset, but I know I can't sing. I'm sorry. I don't know how musicians and stuff can actually do that stuff.
Testing. If I ain't got you.
Oh, man, come on, that sounds horrible.
No. Okay, you know what? Here you go.
That sounded horrible. Yeah, it's hard getting used to it. Like it makes me stop talking. I think I'm gonna have to hold off on the headset because, like, I keep hearing myself and it's making me want to stop to listen. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't know what you're saying.
I can't explain it. This is just a test video. We're going to go live on Facebook as well. Hey.
Can I do a podcast? Move.
Damn, it got all the way up to 50%? Damn.
Why? Did I do good? Better going good.
All right, so we're going to do live on YouTube and Facebook. The only thing is they won't be able to hear the sound quality on Facebook. only on the YouTube.
Mm.
That's the only difference. You guys want to see us sing a duet?
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Babe, I'm just telling you, you sound horrible too.
Through the headset, it sounds good though.
Yes, through the headset, it sounds like they corrected our voices.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. So sorry. Oh, we got a new TikTok video coming out tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Coming out tonight.
Yeah,
Subscribe to the
I think I
Lovers
know
of
what it is.
CSL on TikTok. What?
I'm trying to remember what it was. What we're going to do.
You serious?
Yeah, I totally forgot. Wait. I remember now.
Okay. Subscribe to the Lovers of CSL on YouTube, TikTok, Spotify, and Instagram. Spotify doesn't start until next week, though. We got some stuff on Spotify, but not the real stuff until next week because I got to record it on here. Because this is just YouTube Live. We're not going to be doing YouTube Live.
Okay.
I'm just doing this as test run. Wonder if it'll
I wish the
sound
camera was
better
just a
without-
little bit better. Like, it looks so weird.
I'm sorry. Ooh, that sounds a lot better.
Maybe you just need to have that on.
Yeah, I think I do because like this is a lot better.
Here, let me see.
Yeah, when I get up to like real close, like get up real close.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Ooh.
Yeah, it's a lot better.
Yeah, it is a lot better.
It sounds a
See, he's
lot better.
embarrassed by me. He's
I'm
embarrassed.
not embarrassed.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
I'm trying to figure this thing out. Subscribe to the Lovers of CSL.
Actually,
That's
you
the
don't even
thing.
need me 'cause you're just a whole new embarrassment by yourself.
I have no idea what you're saying right now. Yeah, it's better without the thing in the way. The sound quality is even better as well. They just can't hear the sound quality on Facebook, so gotta figure that part out. I don't want to break this fucking thing. So live on YouTube right now and Facebook. Lovers of CSL, name change, undercover lovers, aka King, Dr. King.
Anyone want tamales?
She's totally ruined my podcast right now. Okay, so that's what's going down right now. Just trying to get used to this whole the headset sound through the microphone. I don't know how musicians, people that do music can do this. Huh?
You sound so unnatural.
Do I?
Yeah, you sound like you're listening to yourself at the same time while you're talking, and you just sound very slow. Like you don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to talk normally.
I thought you said I sounded.
Not right now. You did earlier.
Okay, so subscribe to the Lovers of CSL. That's the problem. Is like I'm more of listening to myself. It's a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. It's a motherfucker to learn because if it was louder, maybe it could be better. Maybe I should get some like ear headphones, earplugs. That might be a little bit better. Cause the headset, like it's a half a second off. Like I can hear myself through it, but it's just a little off. That's all. Okay. Welcome to the Lovers of CSL. This is a testing run. We gotta figure out how to get you on the audio real well. That's the problem. Because I don't know how to get that real well. Wonder if there's a way to where the microphone can sound good through the audio. I don't know. I guess we got to figure it out.
Luna, calm down.
But this is only a test run. This is not
I know you only have
part of the show or anything. But I'm excited about it. I can't wait to get another microphone and headset so I can have guests and do it with me. Totally ruined my shit. We have no furniture. I got the fucking phone in the cupboard where and the computer on the counter. The sound quality is a lot better. I just keep hearing myself. It sounds that's what I was trying to explain earlier is like it's more of me listening to myself than it actually just speaking normally. That's what I'm saying. I don't know how people can do it real well. Maybe if I turned it down instead of having it so high up, maybe that'll be a little bit better. Somewhat. I guess I'm trying to see
You know what I think you should do?
what.
You should probably just take your headphones off and then talk through it. And then after you're done with the video, you can just edit everything that needs to be edited out.
Yeah, maybe.
Because it'll probably be a lot easier. You just gotta run through it, I think.
It's just getting used to it. It's definitely a thing. I don't know if I should have the mic closer. I don't want that thing.
Hey, where's the salt?
I don't know. I don't use salt.
I use salt.
But I'm happy about it. You know, I finally got the equipment. It's just getting used to it, learning how to do it, getting some more equipment so I can have other people with me. So I can have
It
guests.
says other people's, not me.
Yeah, I know. That's the only thing about the levies of CSL because, you know, that's who we are and that's what the show is. But it's just me. It's me doing all the videos, me doing the solo acts.
Talk through here, you just you make me feel like I'm not doing anything. Can you hear me?
Talk to it. Do your show.
What am I supposed to say?
I'm not gonna smoke anyway.
I thought this was a
and
test
you're
run.
on live right now. It is a test run, but
Hold on, you
see
gotta
how
put it
they
to my
react. You
height,
want this
'cause-
turned up?
Here you go.
You'll probably get more viewers than me.
Hello, everyone.
You gotta talk. It's not just saying hi. They're not gonna respond back.
Okay, sorry.
Do your thing. Don't it's off.
Okay. So, I just wanted to let you guys know. Thank you for supporting this YouTube channel. I'm still trying to get used to it because, to be honest, I don't know whether if I'm really participating or not because I have a lot to deal with, like my job, Luna, and taking care of the house, cleaning. But I know Kyle does all the rest of it. And he's outside smoking. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Vinny James. So, all right. So what do you want to talk about? Let's see. Luna is going to be 12 months next year. I'm looking forward to that. And I'm pretty excited at the fact that everything that we're doing right now, we're doing it together, making sure that we get our furniture in the house and making sure that we get a desktop for this computer. The only thing I'm afraid of is the fact that Luna is going to be all up in equipment and everything. Sorry if I keep saying everything. This is my first time doing this. So, but yeah, I like all the equipment so far. We had to put it together. I went Walmart shopping. Don't ever go to Walmart shopping on New Year's because it's irritating. But yeah, when I went to Walmart, I was looking at a few things and Kyle had me look at for this desk that I like. But it was $59, which is not that bad. But he said that if we can get some stuff on the marketplace or something like that on Facebook. But as if I was going into this aisle, I went and decided to leave my cart there. And then I went and these two guys, they're workers. They look really professional too. So I'm not sure if they were
If they were managers, assistants, or I don't know. But yeah, I asked one of the guys to help me out to see what the price was because I didn't know anything about the Walmart app and checking on the scan barcode and everything like that. And with he came, one of the guys came and he was like, "Oh yeah, I'll go, help you out." Volunteered himself to help me out. And yeah, we should go to Texas. I've always wanted to go to Texas. And he went in to the aisle and there was like another guy there and with his daughter, and the guy was like, "Hey, I need help over here." And I was just like looking at him, expecting him to say, "Hey, I'll be right with you, I'm just helping her first." But no, he just decided to help him, and I was there for like 5-10 minutes and I was just so mad. I was just like, what the heck? I thought you were helping me, but he decided, I was like, you know what? I'm going to go and see the other guys to see if he can help me out. And he went, and I was just telling him, I was like, I didn't really think it was that professional for the guy to help the other, dude. I understand he needs his help, but all I needed was just a scan barcode or whatever. So, and usually when something like that happens to me, I really get upset about it, but I just kind of, just let it go, So, he went over to help me out, and the other guy was still talking to the other dude. I'm not sure what they were talking about. Like, it was really none of my business. And then I was like, okay, thank you very much. And it was like $59, and the other guy got out of the conversation, and then he left with his daughter, and the other guy that was trying to help me but got distracted. He was like, "Oh, and I was like, hey," to the other guy that was helping me out, I was like, "Hey, thank you very much." And then he was just like, the other guy was like, "Oh yeah, you're welcome." And I'm like, "What do you mean you're welcome? You didn't even help me. You were like talking to the other guys." So I was just like, okay. I totally ignored him. I didn't even acknowledge him. Like, he didn't acknowledge me. So I was okay. So yeah, but the other guy was like, "Yeah, you're welcome." And I just let it go. Like, there were so many things that can go a different way with that. But, I just like, okay, and I walked away, and I was continuing to look at other furnitures and everything like that. And then I took like another hour and a half. I don't know how long I took in Walmart. I was looking for a lot of stuff that Kyle wanted. And it was like, it was pretty interesting on New Year's Eve going to Walmart. I know there was a security guard that was following me the whole time because, I'm looking sluggish. I'm wearing all black and my hair's not done. I'm a mom, so I'm looking like I'm homeless with a lot of stuff in my cart and a lot of people just judging me like right away. But I just did my thing, got all my stuff together, and then like when I went to the checkout, the ladies were there really nice. And I went to my car. And then I cleaned the car for like another 20 minutes. And Kyle's here thinking that I'm like spending a lot of money. He's like, "Don't spend a lot of money because we need the rest of it for rent and stuff like that." So I was like, "No, I was just cleaning the car." And then I drove all the way home. There's some crazy drivers out there. Telling me like, oh my God. There's so many experiences that I went through with people driving. And the one thing that irritates me is that they don't use their blinkers. They just go into your lane and just, you have to stop, and you don't even warn the person behind you when they're like really up in your butt. And whoops, sorry, it's equipment. But yeah, crazy drivers.
One of the things I'm worried about doing like steaming is, when they do swatted.
Swatted? What do you mean?
Haven't you ever seen those YouTube videos where like somebody can hack in your location?
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then they'll like say that, oh, they'll act like they're here,
Mm-hmm.
and they'll act like they're you and be like, my husband's got a gun, blah blah blah, and then they'll call the and the cops will come here. It's called
Oh my
SWAT.
god.
That's the only thing I'm worried about doing live YouTube videos.
Yeah, drivers do suck, Vinny. Yeah, they do. All right, I'm gonna go. I'll talk to you guys later another time. This is actually pretty nice. This is like a therapy for myself.
I told you.
Yeah, I'm just getting used to it, getting all natural with it. I'm gonna go eat my food because I can't think right now. All right, have a good night, Vinny.
Still trying to get used to this headset. Pulled it way down. Okay, check. Check. Sound quality. Damn, we're 20 minutes live on YouTube right now. 20 minutes. Now you put me on the spot, cousin. Definitely trying to get used to this, but this is just a test run of the equipment. Tune in on Monday. Monday would not be live, though. Monday would just be recordings. We're not doing live videos. But subscribe to Lovers of CSL on TikTok, YouTube, Spotify, and Instagram. Instagram is really my photos, though. Yeah, this headset is about half a second off. So definitely subscribe. We need the supporters. So definitely help us out. Tell your friends. I kind of do have an accent when I talk, huh? Tell your friends. That's how I sounded. I was like, what? That sounds so weird. Okay, maybe I should just do it without it.
I'll be talking about what I would
Do they
like,
do it right?
as my hobbies and everything. Girl talk and all that. So, I'm not going to leave him hanging over here.
You're starting your own nail business?
Oh, yeah. I really want to start my own nail business.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't done nails, but I'm interested in it.
Yeah, she wants to start her own nail business. So, because I got my YouTube, or not my YouTube, but my podcast equipment, she gets to get her nail equipment so she can set up the bedroom.
Nail equipment, but my art stuff too, like oil painting. I'm gonna get some sculpting done. I'm gonna make some Native American baskets, and also Native American baby boards.
You don't need to yell.
I'm just letting you know.
God damn.
Luna's talking about it.
She's like, all right, enough with this stuff. I'll tell you what, I still definitely need to learn this stuff because I definitely don't have these headphones connected. I had to go in and adjust the settings. So even if I go on Google right now and speak through the microphone, I can hear myself on any kind of website. So it's definitely hooked up wrong somehow because I know you're only supposed to really hear yourself when you're recording or doing live videos. So I don't know why it's doing it on every website. So definitely need to talk to my brother-in-law or something to see if he knows about this tech stuff. But the sound quality on the microphone is good. I know that. The only problem is I need to figure out how to do it on the phone camera. Wonder if there's a way I can hook up the phone for the microphone. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
To where they can, so the phone, like the Facebook Live videos, they can hear the audio through the microphone, so it's just as good quality.
Yeah.
So it's not just live. But microphones on Facebook Live and stuff, it's like better than that. You know what I mean? Well, like when I was just testing the web camera when we first got the computer, like the sound was horrible. I already did. Yeah, people, there's certain things people can't know about. I'll just say that. But yeah, the website was just like the webcam recording was horrible. So like right now, this camera right here that we're using for YouTube Live, it's a horrible. The brightness is horrible. Like turn that light off. Let me see what it looks like with all the kitchen light off. No, turn the dining room light on. I just don't like the quality of it. See, our phone camera looks 10 times better than the webcam. See what I'm saying? Like, look at the webcam, look at the phone camera, and then look at the YouTube
I
webcam.
think there's a way that you can adjust it on the settings on there.
I tried that though.
Yeah, but maybe there's something else that you need.
Yeah,
Maybe it's
maybe.
not through that, but the computer.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. I know it's horrible right now though.
Yeah, you look very bright.
Thank you, cousin. Are you watching it? But you're seeing it on Facebook Live, not on YouTube. So the Facebook Live, it looks good. How's the sound quality on Facebook Live right now? Because we got a dishwasher in the background and everything. I can hear it through the headset. But it's a hobby, something to do. So we definitely need to have some guests on here. I want Miss Cheryl on the show real bad. We definitely need to get one more microphone and one more headset so we can add on. And we need that. I forgot what it's called. Some kind of adapter so I can hook in another headset and another microphone.
You know more than I do.
It's just watching the YouTube video. God, look, I cannot wait to cut my hair. I'm going Saturday to cut my hair. I need to cut my hair so bad. See, it looks better when we have this down. Don't get me wrong. It looks better like this. Well, maybe not. But it sounds better when I'm right here. Even with the headset somewhat off. But, yeah. If anybody's watching, please don't ever swat us. We won't be doing live videos. This is the only one we're doing. Except for Facebook. We always do those live, but still. But we appreciate the support for those of you that are subscribed to the YouTube channel and to the TikTok and to the Spotify. Actually, there's nobody following us on Spotify yet. I don't have one follower on Spotify.
If they swat us, we have a little girl in the house.
Yeah, we have a baby, so don't do that, please. But Spotify, I don't have any followers, but the videos, the shows on Spotify, the ones I did on YouTube, some of the ones I did on YouTube, I just used two different phones, one to record, one to video me. So what you watch on YouTube is the same thing on Spotify. Not these live videos, of course, but the ones I was talking about, the addiction videos and all that stuff. Talking about my recovery. I think I talked about every drug that I did. By the way, that video that I talked about my addiction on, I have 517 viewers on that one video. That video literally went like huge. All my other videos, I got like 130 at the most. The 130 at the most for all the other videos. But my addiction video, oh, hell no. He said you look good except for your hair. Fucking Benny. No, me.
Oh, I was like... Yeah, he needs a haircut.
I do. I'm getting it cut Saturday. It grew out real long. Look at this. This is ridiculous. Still trying to think of a name for this podcast, though, and for Spotify. I know right now it's the Lovers of CSL, but I do want to change it. I wanted something live. So actually, last night, what I was doing was like looking up names for a podcast that I could use. And I want to call people my kings and queens because with the Lovers of CSL, I have to call babe. That's real loud.
I'm sorry. I was trying to make her dinner.
Let me adjust this. This ain't tightening it up. There we go. I was on Google just like looking up podcast names that I could use because the Lovers of CSL, I just don't see a lot of people like looking that up. You know what I'm saying? And even if you look up the CSL, and we're still, we're not using the company's name, so we're allowed to use the Lovers of CSL, but it's just, I don't know, it's not really like unique. But then again, nobody else has that name. So when you look up the Lovers of CSL, it shows us right away. Project Live was something I really wanted to do, but that name is taken, so I can't use that name. Let me know when you see this.
I was just trying to help you out.
Did you meet my cousin Vinny?
No, I don't think so. I don't know.
Were you here when he came into town? Vinny, did you meet her? No, it wasn't Christmas. I don't think you were here. I don't even think we were dating at the time. I don't even think we were
And then I
together.
was rejecting him for
Damn.
the 7th time.
I did ask her out for 6 months. She turned me down for 6 months. No joke. Bible. Like on everything. She turned me down for 6 months. And like I would always help her out. Luna, come on, baby. She's just yelling at me.
Okay, let me feed her.
Like she would always turn me down for like dumbass reasons too. But the truth is she just does it. She just were you even attracted to me? Was I cute to you?
Babe, I just thought that I was.
Okay. That's the real start of the show right there. Luna.
Okay, so what I thought was I was like, you were too good for me. You know what I mean? Because
What?
you were looking to settle down, and I wasn't. I was just playing around, and I wasn't looking for someone to settle down with.
She was a flirt though. What she would do is like she would text me like late at night for like hours. She would text me, yeah. That's what you don't remember? She would text me late at night for hours. And then like then she was like Terrell fucking told you fucking Terrell. Terrell told you that I was into you and you were like, "Oh, I heard that you like somebody." Blah blah blah, hinting you, and I was like, "Yeah, I do." And she said exact words. I remember this shit. She said, "To be honest, I'm not into you like that. You know, I'm just not into you like that. By the way, this guy should take you out. You should meet some girls." Tell me that ain't fucked up. You know, my confidence was already fucked up at the time. That like went. I remember that shit.
What?
And then
Okay, to be honest with you, I was a totally different person back then.
And then, like, what's it called? So finally, I was like, then I asked her out a few more times after that for 6 months, every month for like 6 months, because she would kind of flirt with me. So I'm like, okay, she into me. And that's the problem is that I know girls have guy friends. Don't get me wrong. Girls can have guy friends, but best believe if that girl wanted to hook up with that guy friend's going for it. So, of course, like I acted like I was just a homie. I was just a friend, blah, blah, blah. And then I don't know what happened. I think I asked her out one time and I was like, this is it. I'm not asking her out anymore. This is the last time I ask her out. I am done. Fuck this shit. And then hard to get. Yeah, very hard to get, cuz. And then 6 fucking months is real hard. And then I was like, I'm done. And then, whoa, this thing's falling off. Uh-oh. I'm happy it's just a test run.
You got it?
Yeah, it's just because I'm moving this thing up and down too much.
Yeah,
I
don't
think.
move it too much, baby. I'm gonna ruin it. Make sure everything's all good.
I just want to make sure it's tight.
I'm sure it is. It's just not the right place for you to put it. You
I
gotta
can't
put it
wait
on
till we
the
get
desk.
that disc. Where was I? Okay, so
You were like, fuck this shit.
yeah, so finally I was like, fuck this shit. And there was a donor in there that wasn't very attractive. She was attractive. And I wasn't even like,
It was attractive. So what am I now? Like a plush?
no, I'm not talking about you. I said there was a donor in there. We were working in the same bay together, and there was a donor in our bay that I was DCing. And she was like next to me sticking a donor. And the girl and I were just talking. We weren't even like flirting or anything like that.
Wait, so she was attractive?
Huh? Yeah, she was attractive. She was an attractive person. Oh, I'm not saying she was hot. I'm saying what happened.
Oh.
Okay, so what happened was
Sure it comes out.
what does that say? Stan Lona? What's Stan Lona? That's somebody that's watching our live feed.
Stan Luna?
Lona.
Luna? Subin's friend?
Who?
Mm-hmm.
That's somebody watching the video right now.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know what Stan Lona means.
Subin's friend? That's weird. Yes?
What's Stan Lona?
Stan Luna. Luna.
Stan Luna? I don't get it, dude. I don't know what Stan Luna is. you're watching it on YouTube, is the sound quality good? Amazingness. The picture's not good though. But so calm down, cuz I want to hear your story. Good. Thank you. So where was I at? So yeah, so I was hitting her. So I wasn't even really like, I didn't ask the girl for her number or anything like that. I was just like, so what's up? Like I was just talking to having a normal conversation with her. But the girl, the donor that I was DCing, she was kind of flirtatious, I guess you could say. But me, I'm always a chick of shit to holler at girls. I'm not afraid to say, if I don't know you, if I haven't talked to you a few times, I'm not asking you out. And it's always been like that. So she gets up and leaves. I get a text message that night from Kara. Hey, I just wanted to let you know I'm starting to like you. The fuck is that?
Okay, it wasn't because of that. I had no idea about that. I don't know what the hell he's talking about. But I was just saying, like, the only reason why I was starting to get attracted to him was because he stopped acknowledging me all in one. Like he was just talking to me like every other coworker. Like he'd go by the hallways, he'd be like, hello. And sometimes he would just like not even see me, and I'm like, oh my God, what's going on? Yeah, so that's how it was.
But yeah, that's what happened. And then we went out to Starbucks and we went the wrong way. But when we first started dating, we like broke up like 6 times like within the first month. She broke up with me 6 different times in like the first month. No joke. Like I think we should just be friends. And then she would leave like notes in my locker.
Anyone knows Kyle, but he's so irritating. Oh my God.
That's true. My team, I'm a group lead in my position. My team like gets so like annoyed by me. I feel so bad for them that they got to put up with me, because you got to remember they're with me longer than you are. Because you know, by the time I get home, you go to work, and then by the time you get home, it's time to go to bed. So my team has to deal with me more than anybody, and they got to put up with a bunch of shit. All right. So yeah, that was pretty much it. You know, I mean, why though? Why? What? Vinny said, why though? I don't know what he meant. What do you mean by that? I don't know if he's still watching. This is a test run. Test run. Your girl is tough. Yeah, I know, man. She's fucking always trying to fight somebody.
What do you mean?
We were living, our first apartment was monthly. We were about 1022 behind you.
Oh, I see.
What does that mean?
I think maybe in a date.
1022 behind you? I don't know what that means. Stan text. What do you mean, bro? Stan text. What's that? I don't want to. I don't. I see your friends. Sabins TXT. What do you mean text? TXT. What do you mean text? Sorry, guys. What's it called? I'm talking to somebody on YouTube, watching the live feed right now, and he's texting me. I'm just trying to understand what he's saying. He's trying to like help me out with the sound quality and stuff, I think. But yeah, that's what happened. Shout out to the lovers of CSL. TXT, it's amazing.
Right,
I don't know what TXT is.
Tell
What?
them about that story during my pregnancy when I almost tried to get in a fight with that.
That's what I was about to bring up. That's where I was at. Okay, so we were living in a monthly when we first moved in together. We moved in together pretty quick, and she got pregnant a few months later. It was a little while. It was a little while. It wasn't real fast.
It wasn't accidental because I asked for the baby.
Yeah, she was trying to get pregnant. That's another story another time. This is just a test run, so we're deleting these videos. So I'm not going to go into that story. But what happened was is that Luna, she's got to go in the other room or something. Just put her in the closet. Just put her in the closet. Fuck. But what happened was is we didn't have a car or anything, so we would always walk to like 7-Eleven, Dunkin' Donuts, because this was over on Paradise and Harmon. It was called the Holiday Royale. We should have got like a sticker or something like and put in the like our folder, like, hey, this is the first place we love. All right, anyway, all right. So what happened was is that so we would always have to walk everywhere and take the bus. We're walking back from 7-Eleven, and this lady pulls in. I disagree. I don't know. I mean, she said I was right next to you.
No, you weren't. You were. I was right there, and you were already kind of ahead of me.
I was standing right next to her.
Oh, yeah,
I was standing right next to you. I was standing right next to her.
Attention. Okay. I don't know if anyone ever has this kind of thing, but like, sometimes when you feel like something's wrong, like, in your sixth sense or something. I don't know if anyone's ever dealt with that, but like,
Scoot in closer to the mic.
I'm sorry. If anyone's ever felt like a sixth sense or something like that, like, if someone.
I'm trying to get the quality.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. Well, what I'm saying is like, I don't know, like if someone is like roaring like vroom vroom, and then they go like right behind you. That's kind of how I felt. Like I felt like she was doing it on purpose, and like she was driving crazy. You have no idea. She was driving crazy. Like she almost hit me. Like that's how it felt. And I know she drives crazy too, because I wasn't the only one that was complaining about it. There was someone else that was complaining about her driving too in the complex. I think I had gotten a conversation with some woman in the complex, and I was just telling her about that. But yeah, that's how it was.
Okay, so yeah, so anyways, we're pulling in. The lady pulls in, I guess, rubs her engine, I guess you could say, and pulls up to the gate. Kara is about 5 months pregnant at this time. 4 or 5? About 5 months pregnant. She's starting to show. I'll just say that. So what is that, 6, 7?
Yeah.
Okay, so she was a little more than 4 months. She was showing for sure. Kara, while pregnant, takes off running full speed. I don't even know what the fuck she's doing. She didn't say shit to me or nothing. She just took off running. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And fucking, I'm like trying to run behind her. I'm thinking maybe she's gonna fall or some shit. And then, so we're there, and all of a sudden I hear Kara yelling at this lady while this lady's getting out of the truck, and she's like, bitch, you almost fucking hit me, blah 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 blah. I had to almost literally pick Kara up and drag her to the fucking apartment because she's fucking cussing at this lady, saying she's gonna beat the fuck out of her. And the lady, I ain't gonna lie, she wasn't like running away or anything. She was ready to go. I mean, she was ready to throw down. But the only thing is, she didn't give a fuck you were pregnant. So that was the only thing, I didn't like, but, nothing happened. Thank God, everything was okay. And, there was a couple of other instances on the bus that Kara, she gets a little excited and wants to fight. She does. She gets pretty excited and wants to fight pretty quick.
Hold on. I don't get in random fights. He's just putting out all of proportion. What is happening is if someone comes into my face, or if they rub me the wrong way or disrespect me, and it takes a long time for it to, to click in or whatnot. But I'm just letting you guys like know, like that you gotta, have people respect you, or maybe you need to let them know that they're in the wrong sometimes. And that's how I am with people. But there are other times, like for tonight, like there was an incident that I was talking about earlier about this guy, he wasn't helping me. He wasn't giving me good customer service. But I just let it go. There are times when you need your battles, and there are other times when, you walk away. And I'm not that bad. I really am not. But if you rub me the wrong way, I'm going to have to tell you about it, because apparently someone needs to teach you to put you in your place. That's just how it is.
Yeah. What she said. When I was younger, I used to be real violent. I used to get into fights a lot when I was younger. I guess after a while, everybody matures up, and some of us just have more growing up to do. I'm great. I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. So, anyways, yeah, that was the story of where Kara almost got into a fight. I guess quick little story. There's a lot of stories about things that we've done. Um, we were fucked up. I know when I was growing up. I know when I was growing up, when I was in my like mid teens, even younger teens. That's when I used to get like RPC. I used to get in a lot of trouble growing up. Started smoking marijuana, I think at 12 or 13. Whenever I met my buddy Max. No free shout out. Shout out Max. Growing up, we grew up together. Well, not grew up together. We met when we were like 12, 13. But I met Max. He lived a street away from me, and he was a fighter when I first met him. I mean, he was good. Fucker was strong. I mean, he'd fight over everything. And then I don't know what happened. After a few years, he just stopped fighting. He just gained a lot of weight, and I'm happy I'm deleting this video, and I hope Max never sees this video. But he's a friend of mine on Instagram. No free shout out. Shout out Max. Love you, brother. But he was a best friend of mine. But me, him, and another buddy of mine, Joey. We used to always get in fights every day after school. Oh, well, not every day, but pretty close to it. We actually had a contest when I was in middle school on who can get RPC the most. Joey came in second, or Joey came in first. Joey got RPC'd, I think it was like 12 times in just like a matter of 4 or 5 months. There was another one. Max, I think, I can't remember if Joey did like 14 or 12. It doesn't matter. He was up there. Max I got RPC most of the second. Mine was, I think, 6. And Max had a lot of fighting after school. His was more the after school stuff. But yeah, we just stopped. I mean, after a while, I think when we got to high school, I only went to high school for a short period of time until I at least in Vegas, and then had to do the homeschool thing for a little while and other things. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I know my childhood was a lot of fun. A lot more fun than kids have nowadays. Kids really don't do anything nowadays. Like when I was growing up, we would actually be out playing basketball, playing football, playing baseball, throw parties, steal cars. That was a big thing we did. It was a lot of fun. Nowadays, I don't ever see kids like playing basketball or playing football. I don't ever remember the last time I see somebody on rollerblades. When was the last time anybody seen somebody on rollerblades? Really?
Skinny girls, I don't know.
When was the last, and Halloween, there'd be 100 kids outside. You just don't see that anymore.
No, this is how the world is.
Yeah, you don't see that anymore. You don't see a bunch of kids outside, unfortunately. I don't know, maybe if it's just this city, maybe in other cities they still play like that, but
a lot of news where they say about the kids being kidnapped, things like that, and it's scary.
yeah, it is scary. I mean, the crime is just ridiculous anymore. When we were younger, we had some kind of, I would say we had.
I was on the loose. Like, no one cared about me. And some other kids that I went with, like, we went and played in the yard, like out in the fields, and then we'd go home by dark.
Street lights. When the street lights were on, that's when I had to.
Like when I was like under 5 years old. I was 4 to 5 years old.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I know when I was younger, we had a lot of fun when I was growing up. I know the big thing was like downloading CDs, making CDs. I remember when that first became like big. That's how old I am, 32. I remember when we used to like download illegal music, download music illegally, and put it on a CD. I don't even think people have CDs anymore. It's crazy. I remember PlayStation 2. Nintendo 64, GoldenEye. That it was a lot of fun. I mean, I really did. I had a fun childhood. And then when I got older, that's when I started experimenting with drugs. Um, Started hanging out with a bad crowd. Couldn't hold a job with the shit. Could not keep a job at all. I would actually like go work at a job for Plant World. I was there for a little while because my friends worked there. I worked there with my friends. I had like a whole new crew at this time, and I worked there with my buddy Cliff Carter. Or damn, I said his name online. Man, we got to make sure we delete this because that was a live feed. My buddy Cliff, my buddy Joel, Joe, the whole crew. Well, I'm not saying their last names. So I said the first one's last name accidentally. So we got to make sure we delete this video. But yeah, we would all work there together and just all we really did was smoke weed, did cocaine a couple times, but that was it. And like I said, this was back in 2004, 5, about 2005, 2006. Yeah, it was 06, 07. It was around that. But yeah, and then out of nowhere, when I was like 18, not too long after I was 18, I quit everything. I mean, no marijuana, nothing. I didn't. I mean, I completely sobered up. And something happened to where it scared me straight. I'll just say that. I'm not gonna go into detail about that, and I never will. But it did scare me straight. And then when I was working at a car dealership, I had my tooth pulled, and that's when I met my ex and my son's mother, and I had my tooth pulled, and that's when they prescribed me painkiller medication, and that just took over me real fast. I got hooked on pain medicine really, really, really fast, and it didn't take long to ruin everything for me at the time. I was working, lost that job, found another job. I was borrowing money from a bunch of people, never paying them back, borrowing drugs from dealers, never paying them back. It was horrible for a long time. So I'm happy to finally, I know it's only been 4 years, going on 4 years that I've been sober, but I'm happy as fuck I got off that shit because I mean that was really bad. My entire friends, all my friends, they turned their backs on me. Not all of them, not one, not two, not three. Every single member of my crew turned their backs on me. But they had good reasons to. I was lying to them. I was telling people I had cancer. I was stealing money. I was stealing drugs. I mean, you name it. I was trying to pull scams. I mean, nonstop to my own friends, my own family. It was fucked up. It was fucked up for a long time, and I take full responsibility of it. And it took a long time to get off that stuff, and nobody can really understand what it's like unless you have some kind of addiction. And really, especially when it comes to painkillers, because painkillers is an opiate, so it's like heroin. I guess you could say it's a just a legal version of heroin. I guess it's not as strong, of course, but it's in the same class. So it's definitely a severe detox. And I went to rehab a couple times. When I got out, relapse, and then finally the last time I detoxed, I was just done. I mean, like, I don't know what it was about me. I just realized, I'm sleeping on the floor in my family's house. I lost my kid. I lost my son, losing jobs. I can't even hold a job because after I get a job, the next day I couldn't, go to work because I was sick. I didn't have my pills or something. So, I'm really happy I got off that shit. It took a long time. I was addicted for I think it was almost 10 years. And, it was fucked up, so I'm really thankful that I sobered up. I thank God every day that I did. So I guess we'll just see what happens in the next chapter. And if it says that my life has just gotten a lot better. It took a lot. It took a little bit, because when I first got sober, it took time because like I had to like learn to adjust to things, because once you're numb inside for so long, your body has to adjust to that. It's like, okay, I get these feelings back. Oh, I lost this, I lost that. I don't know who to trust. It took some time to really get comfortable. I'm not gonna lie, but I just didn't want to go back to that same old shit. So thank God I didn't. But that's pretty much what happened. And then when I started working at CSL, I'm really proud, about everything that I've done there. I really when I first started there, um, I really just thought it was just going to be a 9 to 5 job. I didn't think of it as something that I would be going for 20 years. I started as a custodian, very bottom. That's the very bottom. I started, like I said, mopping floors in the bathroom, taking out the trash. I didn't even know that I could advance. Um, I could advance. Sorry, I'm just trying to, like I said, this is just a test run for you guys watching. This isn't a real video show or video. I'm just trying to get used to this stuff and trying to hear the quality. But I was there for 6 months, and then my manager approached me about going to the floor, and then I was like, okay, don't get me wrong, I was scared shitless when I got that promotion. Honestly, I was like, fuck, I got to be around needles. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. I was scared shitless, and then yeah, after that, I fucking became a DST. Did that for a few months, got promoted to machine tech. After about 3 weeks of being DST, I was actually offered to do phlebotomy, and I turned it down. I was too scared. And then I went to another class a few months later to become a phlebotomist, and I actually quit in the middle of the class. I was just like not ready. I mean, I was like, I'm just not ready for it. I didn't like the trainer, how the trainer was doing things. Unfortunately, he don't work there no more. He was a good guy, don't get me wrong, but training wise, he was horrible. And then finally, the last time I did it, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna stick it out and do this. And the one that trained me to become a phlebotomist, she actually trained me as a DST, and she actually showed me how to become a trainer, because I actually became a trainer for DST. And she actually trained me in everything. No free shout outs, but shout out to Kelly. And Kara and her didn't really get along for a while until Kara started dating me, and when she found out, that's when they started really getting along. I don't know what it was.
Like I love Kelly. Back in the day when I was like a totally completely different person. My husband here, he changed me completely to be, a lot open, more nice, start thinking about everybody's feelings. But at that time, I didn't get along with anyone because I was just not in a good area, not in a good spot. And I'm not going to say who it was, but I'm just saying they kind of made me feel really horrible about myself. And I was such an angry person. But, as time goes on, now that I'm healing, my husband helps me out through the process, and sometimes, even now it's hard, but I'm getting used to everything. It takes a long time to heal and get better and become a better person.
But yeah, so Kelly was a cool person. She definitely was. But after that, that's when I got promoted, became a machine tech, phlebotomist, DST trainer, DST. Then I became a medical screener, and that's where I found myself. Really, I knew if I could take my speed that I have from the donor floor to the front area, that I could make something happen. And that's what I did. I moved up to become a senior, and then became group lead. And I say this every time I talk about my promotions. If it wasn't for my team, with their support and their help, I wouldn't be a group lead, and I wouldn't have been a senior. You got to remember, it takes a team to get you where you're at. And they did. They bust their butt. They respond well to me, and I think we can definitely build a lot more, especially when it comes in communication. But they're a great team. I love them to death. They definitely work hard. Honestly, there's times where it really bothers me because I'm supposed to hold back on screening and just monitor them and everything, but I already know that they can do everything. So, I don't really like monitor them. So it's hard when you are not working really. I mean, you're working, but you're not screening, and they're screening their butts off. So I try to jump in as much as I can and try to help them. So, that's pretty much it. So this video needs to get deleted. Appreciate you guys watching. Definitely help us out with the support and subscribe to the Lovers of CSL. I'm still trying to think. I'm still thinking about changing the name. If Kara and I can actually get some time together, we might be able to keep the name. I was just trying to think of different names. So if you guys have any ideas, please let me know. I hope everybody stays safe out there. It's gonna be a new year. So I hope we all have a good one. A lot better than last year. Last year was horrible. I mean, it was fucked up for all of us. It really was. We all been in bad situations last year. Um, I hope nobody catches that fucking virus. I know, thank the God, but I never caught it yet. Neither has anyone in my family. So we just need to keep it that way. So I hope everybody stays safe. I appreciate you guys with your support. I really do. I mean, I know I don't have that many supporters right now. Like I said, we haven't even started this thing. Um, we're just doing some test runs. Um, but it'll start next week. I'm trying to aim for Monday, but it looks like it's gonna be more of a Wednesday, Thursday thing because that's when Kara is home, so she can have Luna in the bedroom while we do this for an hour. Well, unless you guys don't mind having an 11-month-old baby screaming in the background like she did tonight. So, but I'm definitely gonna have some people on here with me. I need to get another microphone and headset. My buddy Chris that I work with, he already said that he's gonna be doing the podcast with me. So definitely need to get another one for him. And need some furniture, of course, for our place first, so we can have somewhere to sit. By the way, if anybody are out there, Game of Thrones fans, my daughter loves Game of Thrones. I got her hooked on it. What? Oh my God! Why would you give her that? Yeah, yeah, of course she does. You're bathing her. Okay. So just thank you guys. How you doing, Jill? I see ya. Happy New Year, Jill. You stay safe. And I'm on YouTube as well, Jill. So just so you know, I'm saying your name on YouTube, just your first name. And Jill's actually one of the people that's part of my team. Amazing worker. She does her best. She just needs to work in the morning with me a little bit more, so I can spend more time with her on learning her, teaching her things, and learning from her as well. Right. But that's pretty much it. I hope everybody stays safe and have a good night. It's pretty crazy. I know we're deleting this video, and I hope everybody has a good year. Thanks for watching. Thanks for all your support. I really do. You guys can get back with me about the sound quality of the microphone, especially with the Facebook. The sound, if it sounded any different, or anything like that, if it sounds too far away or something, because I'm doing it here and there, so it's a little different for me. And I hope you guys have a good night. Babe.